Hey guys, it's your best boxing friends. I'm Kelsey. This is Rachel. Rachel, I saw Tyson Fury last night on the WWE. What wasn't WWE Network? He was on the WWE Raw show,
On USA.
confronting Braun Strowman, demanding an apology. You got to see a little bit of that on
Yeah.
YouTube. What'd you think about that?
Yeah, I wasn't here last night to see it unfold live, but yeah, I saw the YouTube clips. I think that Tyson Fury is pretty great in that role. So
Yeah,
if you don't watch WWE, it's a lot of
it's a lot of what Tyson Fury does when he promotes fights. It's a lot of
right,
like,
like conflict,
yeah,
like,
it's nonsense.
and yeah,
But
like
it's all in
he,
good fun, and like
yeah,
he's already, to me, like I'm like he's already a WWE superstar. He just boxes for a living. You know what I mean? Like he
right,
already has that ability. He's great on the mic. He's great at promoting. He's great at being a character
yeah,
and letting the parts of, like, he's a true character. He
yeah,
doesn't try to be somebody he's not, but he amplifies himself up to like
right,
100 when he's promoting. And then
right,
when the fight's over, like he's like, hey, good job, blah blah
yeah,
blah,
yeah,
all that stuff. I really love that about him.
yeah.
I was excited to see him. I'll say that I think you got the better deal. I had to watch all 3 hours, and then kind of piecemeal it out over the course of the
Right.
show. And I was just waiting for Tyson Fury the whole time.
And what I noticed was that Tyson Fury came, like what he did and with the WWE last night was, I don't know, sometimes celebrities come on the WWE and they have to kind of be carried by the wrestling superstars, right?
Right.
In whatever the
Well, especially, yeah.
script is.
Compare
You
it to
know?
Ronda Rousey's entrance into the WWE.
She was so
She was so
nervous.
nervous, and you could really tell she wasn't great on the mic, and she
Yeah.
wasn't for a long time. She had to work really hard at that.
And that's a really big thing in wrestling.
That's the
is
most important thing in wrestling,
It's
actually.
like you want people to have wrestling skills, but being good on a mic is like really important. And not everybody that comes in naturally has that.
No.
And Ronda Rousey got tons better.
Yeah.
Right? But yeah, Tyson Fury, like he just comes on there and it's like he was made for this.
Yeah, he was totally made for it.
And then he has some attributes, right? He's super tall.
Yeah, seeing him, how tall and big he is compared to Braun Strowman was eye-opening to me about how what just a physical specimen Tyson Fury is. And like he doesn't have the same kind of body. Obviously, one of them was a former strongman. Fury's a boxer.
Right.
But Fury's a great athlete by boxing standards. He's got such fast hands, and he's I can't believe he's such a good athlete for being that big, is what I'm trying to get to.
Well, how do you think this works? Like, is this just promotion for Tyson Fury? Does he get a little bit of money for doing
Yeah,
this?
he gets money for it, and he gets it's great promotion. This, and what we're getting to for the show purposes, this is going to make his rematch against Deontay Wilder so much bigger. I think this is a rare circumstance, and it's rare if you go back through the history of box office pay-per-view draws. Pay-per-views, the rematches usually do a little bit less than the first fight, because usually a first fight that does well at the box office has 2 stars driving it, and I don't know what happens, but the audience, less people will buy it because they already saw the first fight. But this is not going to be that. This second fight is going to be one of the biggest fights of the year, obviously, and it's going to be a huge pay-per-view buy. They have, think about all the promotion that this has given Tyson Fury to a whole network of new and different kinds of fans that are going to see him and learn about him. He's draws people to him. He just needs the exposure on our American television. And then you've got Deontay Wilder's deal with Al Heyman and PBC. They have all that stuff going on with Fox. He's getting all these Fox cross-promotion things. The NFL, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
That fight is going to be so much bigger, and I cannot wait just for both of those guys to have that experience. It's just truly an amazing thing. We haven't had a heavyweight fight like that in a long, long, long time.
And the WWE is definitely drawing this out. That this is going to be
storyline.
It's a storyline. It's going to be it's not a one-off thing because like Raw ended last night with them kind of like trying to fight each other. Raw does this thing that's kind of, I don't know, if you're not used to it,
it just ends.
It just ends. The MCs don't close it out. it just ends. And they ended with them kind of like fighting and nobody saying anything. So it's definitely going to be something that continues. I hope, for the sake of boxing, I don't know if WWE cares about this, but I hope they take some time to educate the wrestling audience about this particular boxing match. Because, for example, Strowman had a really great line where he said to Fury, like, something, he brought up the slow Wilder 10 count, right? And so, like, the audience didn't get how great of a jab that was.
Because they're not boxing. Most of them aren't boxing fans.
Right. So what I'm hoping, though, is that maybe WWE, over this storyline, takes some time to maybe flesh out a little story about Tyson Fury,
Well, I think, they might not have to, though, because once Tyson Fury is so interesting, I think that people can go to Google or whatever and learn about it quickly.
Yeah, so we'll see, but I'd be curious.
It is going to give him an opportunity, or I would love if they did that, if they did what you said, where they pull that into the story. That's going to make the fight even so much bigger. That's a really amazing thing.
What's also... Oh, no, you want to keep talking?
No, I didn't.
What's also amazing is when people like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. And I just want you to know, like, unlike the WWE shows like Raw and SmackDown, we would never just stop our show without saying goodbye in a way. And I'm going to give you 10 reasons why we would do that. First of all...